My name is Fatou Sanyang from Eco TV International, and today on the 101 exclusive interview we have a gentleman here by the name Mr. Ba. Mr. Ba, thank you so much for having us
Thank
today.
you, Fatou. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much. And in this country and the global world in general, we have seen that cybersecurity issues is trending and it's affecting everyone, individually or organizations. So we're here today to discuss on that issues. So first of all, can you please help us tell us more what is cybersecurity?
Thank you, Fatou. Cybersecurity, essentially, I would give you the definition in two folds. One on the technical side and two on the governance side.
Okay.
So from the technical side, cybersecurity is the process of laying out procedures in order to protect your critical infrastructures or your infrastructures from cyber attack. And these infrastructures may include anything that is connected to a global network, being in your mobile phone, your laptops, your computers, anything that is connected to the cyberspace. The process of protecting that is essentially in short cybersecurity. From the governance side is the process of government putting up processes and procedures. When I say processes and procedures, here we're talking about policies and regulations in order to protect the nation's critical infrastructure and avoid a country being a safe haven for cyber criminals. Essentially, this is the most critical part of cybersecurity definitions.
We have seen that you are really interested in the cybersecurity issues. So why cybersecurity? Why?
Yeah, so looking at but sometimes it is very, very important when we go into school. We have mentors. This is something that is very, very important. I was mentored by a Peace Corps volunteer, and after completing school, he put to me that, Amadou, look, your strength, one of your biggest strengths in IT is networking. And in the Gambia, by then, this networking program called N+ was rampant. So many people are going in for N+ program. And being somebody from the West, looking at the narrative, he told me, look, I think it will be very, very important you start specializing into security, because if you do, the earlier the better. There will come a time you will be among the people who will be very, very unique in the country, because there will be limited capacity in terms of cybersecurity nationally, and you can be a very, very good asset to your country and to even the continent at large. This is how I started focusing into cybersecurity, network security, electronic security. So anything that is security related, as I always say, I work security, I talk security, I sleep security. So everything about me is essentially security. So this is why I decided to focus on it. And also, we need to understand that looking at the trend of technology, every infrastructure that you build, you need security for it. So this makes us very, very marketable also, because any organization, any institution that has a critical information that organization is trying to protect, you will need cybersecurity experts or security experts in order to put up those protection mechanisms for you. So this is why I decided to focus on security 100%. And thanks to the Peace Corps volunteer who essentially mentored me to focus on it.
Okay, you work at G4S. So what is your main function here?
Thank you. In G4S, as a technical manager working in the G4S group, sometimes people are surprised, like when you see G4S and you'll be like, Mr. Why you're working in G4S? What do you do in G4S? I can tell you G4S is very, very big. We are in 95 countries. And remember, we have cloud infrastructures. And within this cloud infrastructure, security is very, very important, providing that security to those infrastructures. And also, we have electronic security equipments that we deploy to all our diplomatic customers. And in essence, providing that technological support to those diplomatic side is under my domain, which is one of our primary functions, to make sure, electronic security systems and security systems that are being deployed in all our diplomatic areas and our customers that we support, those systems remain up and running at all time.
Okay, thank you so much. Can you please give us some of the effects of cybersecurity issues?
The effects are many, Let's talk about the positive ones. If we to look at the positive ones, you know, having a very, very good cyber resilience for a nation is very, very good because your economic growth is tied to it. Because if a nation is being used by cyber criminals as a safe haven, nobody, no investor would like to come and invest in a country where cybercrime is rampant. No bank financial industry or banking industry would love to come and invest in a country where hacking, you know, banks and hacking networks is in the high increase. So essentially, cybersecurity is very, very important because it is tied to everything that a governance process does. Now let's look at the government structures. You know, every ministry in every country leverage technology in order to operate. So the backbone of every government's mechanism is technology. This is why digital economy is very, very important. And we have to applaud the government of the Gambia, you understand, for getting us a separate ministry that focuses on digital economy. So that tells you how important cybersecurity is, because within this digital economy, you cannot achieve your aims and objectives as a government if security is not put at the core. Typical example. Let's say today if NAWEC is not able to deliver cash power service to the Gambians because their system is hacked, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be a national crisis. Let's say if one of the GSM companies is being hacked, or all the GSM companies are being hacked and the country went blackout, no communication, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be a serious national crisis. Let's say our national television is broadcasting news and they are yanked on the TV channel. What do you think is going to happen? So essentially, all these sectors are connected to cybersecurity. Transportation. Yes, Gambia, we did not reach at that level yet where we have railways, you know, and buses that are inter-network and transmitting real-time data and real-time statistics to a command and control. We did not reach there yet. But you understand these are sectors that are very, very important and they cannot do without ICT. So providing security for those infrastructure is paramount.
Okay, thank you so much. How can institutions and individuals be safe?
Yeah, so, you know, as far as safety and security is concerned, or cyber hygiene is concerned, it starts with us. You know, before we talk about institutions, it has to start with us. You know, as a staff of an organization, it is very, very important you be concerned of your own safety and security, because it starts with us. There are so many institutions and organizations that have ICT policies that are lying out there, but are we implementing those policies? How many organizations or institutions in this country are even providing awareness training for their staffs? We are not taking some of these things seriously. And the weakest link in every organization is the user. You go out, you saw a flash drive in the street, you don't know what the flash drive is made of. You just pick it and come to your office and connect it to your office computer. What is going to happen? If that flash drive is infected with serious malicious codes, that can paralyze the entire organization network infrastructure. So the awareness component is something that is very, very important. And as a president of a professional civil society organization called the Gambia Cybersecurity Alliance, that is our main focus. At the continental level, the Africa Cybersecurity Alliance, that is our focus. At the global level, the Global Cybersecurity Alliance, that is our focus. How do we create awareness? How do we talk to people to be mindful of what we post online? By using the stop, think, connect concept. Before you click that button, it's important you think what might be the possible harm behind that button. So the awareness part is something that is very, very important, and we need people to be very, very mindful of those things.
We have seen recently that the government of the Gambia have appointed a cybersecurity advisor. What do you have on that step?
In fact, that reinforces what I said. That shows you how important cybersecurity is. I can tell you, no nation can go in this 21st century without putting cybersecurity on top of your agenda. So when I received the news that the president have appointed a special advisor on cybersecurity, I was like, yeah. So it's like we will be there. Do you understand? Because having an advisor purely on cybersecurity and also having a special ministry on digital economy. I think these are moves that the president has done a fantastic job with regard to the digital economy. We have been campaigning for this, we have been advocating for this, and we are happy now it has happened. So the president appointing a cybersecurity advisor is important. People should not criticize this move. Look, we have seen that, you know, our central bank was compromised some time ago. So that shows you how the government should prioritize cybersecurity, and having Mr. Suleiman Kamara as an advisor to the president on cybersecurity is something that is very, very important.
So, okay, thank you so much. You have made mention of several things, but it is important for us to know, like us individuals, we all use gadgets. We have phones, we have laptops, and we're all connected on the internet. So what advice do you have for us users, not, you know, for our data not to be hacked?
Yes, okay, so it's important you apply the principles, some basic principles when you come in terms of cybersecurity awareness, and these principles is, you know, as a user, you have your mobile phone, and all of a sudden you receive a link, or you saw somebody shared something in a WhatsApp group and said, you know, this is a scholarship package, or, you know, free data bundle. This is rampant in the Gambia. You'll be there all of a sudden and you see a link will be shared.
Absolutely.
And say, yes, you know, they will mention one GSM company and say they are giving 2 GB worth of data. You understand? So, you know, some things are too good to be true. So some of those things, let us not try them. It's very, very important for us to be mindful. The biggest advice that I can give Gambians for us to be safe online is we need to be observant. It's very, very important to be observant. And recently, another challenge that we are facing in the Gambia is people will attempt to reset or have control over other people's WhatsApp platform. And what essentially they do, they attempt to reset your WhatsApp number. And in doing so, a specific reset code will be sent to you, the owner. And the same guy will text you or call you to say, you know, I was sending, you know, secret code to somebody for money transfer, and it mistakenly went to your number. Can you please send back me that number? You don't dare send those numbers. Tell the guy, try again, or use a different method. Because if you, the moment you share that number, take it from me, in minutes or seconds, you will be disconnected from your WhatsApp. So it means he have access to your WhatsApp. He can use your WhatsApp platform to commit crime, which essentially can incriminate you. Another aspect that we need to be careful of is that we need to know what we put on the internet about ourselves. The internet have the longest memory that you can ever come across. So anything you put there is there forever. So it's important you be mindful of what you post about yourself. We've seen an instance where somebody became a target for cyber criminals because of her social media life. Because wherever she goes, wherever she travels, she posts it. Any expensive hotel she is in, she will post it. You know, any first class airline she is flying it with, she will post it. So essentially, you are providing free information to people that can use that information to target you. So our advice is, as a civil society organization that create awareness in this country, is to tell people to be mindful of what they post online. It's like the more information you provide out there about yourself, the more your enemies get to know you and plan to come up with strategies in order to lure you into their trap on the social media platforms. Okay, thank you so much. Those things are very important because we always fall prey to that. Okay. We're always on the internet, on WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. And sometimes somebody will send you a link or ask you, congratulations, you have won this so and so and so. Exactly. Scammers are all over. Okay. So what final say will you have to say to generalize everything? Just to tell Gambians that let's watch out. We are in the 21st century. We are in the age of AI, artificial intelligence. We are in the age of Internet of Things. You know, our phones are connected to everything. Our laptops are connected to everything. Because of that, our life, you know, has our social life in the physical world has been moved to the digital world. And because of that, we are so attached to these technologies, we are so connected to these technologies that we cannot avoid them. We don't want to make people to be afraid of the internet. The internet is a very, very powerful tool. It is a very, very important tool. The internet is like a cutlass. You know, a cutlass is a good tool. When you use it, you go to the bush, get firewood, come and cook good food. But if you use cutlass to go and cut people's head, it becomes a bad tool. Do you understand? So the internet is also like that. It is not a bad tool. It's a neutral tool. It depends on the way you use it. Let's be mindful of what we share on the internet. And also, election is coming. The local government election is coming. Gambians are fond of going to the internet to insult each other. You know, politics should not divide us. And one thing that we need to put at the back of our mind, if I create a WhatsApp audio, go online, insult somebody's mother, and send it out there, that WhatsApp audio is on the internet. Tomorrow, I may not be interested in running for a public office, but my son or my daughter might be interested. Even for the past 10 years, people can go and bring that audio and say, you see, this guy, in fact, this guy who is planning to run for president or run for parliament or councillor or chairmanship, his father was the one who used to insult people's mother and their father here. So your son will suffer because of your deeds. So let us be mindful of that. And also, we are all from religious backgrounds and backgrounds with morals. There are certain things that we will not do in the physical world. Let us not go to the internet to do some of those things. You know, ranging from undressing your clothes naked, you know, taking naked pictures, you know, naked videos, sending it to your husband. Those are things that are unacceptable. You know, we should be very, very careful with those, because you may never know tomorrow. Today, the marriage is nice or the relationship is very, very nice. Tomorrow, something else might happen. And we have seen a case like that. And those pictures and videos can be used against you to blackmail you. So we are saying, let's be very, very careful. The internet is a tool that can change our life if we use it wisely.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ba. That was all we have for you for this edition of the One-on-One exclusive with me, Fatou Sanyang. You can follow us on our social media handles, Eco TV International, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Thank you so much. One advice I would like to give to all of you, like especially women out there, that they should be very vigilant in using the internet. The internet can be used as a useful tool to educate and entertain ourselves, but we should know that every data and information we put out there will be there forever. So it is advisable to know how to use it. Thank you so much.